Today we're going to be talking about a very simple system that I've built that I wish I had earlier. You see, most creators are failing not because of the talent. They're failing because they're posting randomly without any structure. This leads to stress and inconsistency, and the goal is to highlight how chaos slows growth. Here, we're going to be fixing that today. So let me know if this sounds familiar. You're doing random posting, you're uploading whenever it feels right, which is rarely. You have no structure. Every video starts from scratch and there is no clear signs of progression. What happens is that stress builds, the backlog grows, guilt kicks in and momentum dies. So this is the motivation trap. Relying on motivation causes delays. Creators wait to feel ready instead of following a predefined process. And that's the problem. The fix isn't more motivation, it's defining a system that makes your progress predictable instead of random. This system will work for you even when motivation doesn't. So why do the most creators quit? Well, it's simple. Since they have no repeatable workflow, without a system, every upload feels heavy. This leads many creators to quit early because they come to the decision fatigue. They don't understand what they should be filming, how long, what's the next step that is intended for their audience. And that actually makes it very difficult and people just quit. So the key solution is system beats motivation every single time. Motivation is unpredictable, it's emotional, and it's exhausting. The system is consistent, automatic, and sustainable. The system removes thinking. It turns a stressful creative process into an easy, repeatable, low-friction routine. So you can focus on making real great content instead of managing chaos. So when your steps are predefined, you stop negotiating with yourself, you just execute. So when you have a system, the idea is to capture those ideas the moment they arrive. It's to keep a running list, a notes app, voice memo, paper. Ideas don't wait for an ideal time when you should be chunking them out. And that's why within my YouTube operator, my Notion template, I'm actually keeping these ideas as an individual task. So, for example, for this video, you can actually just click it, you record the idea when you want it, and then you can put it through the qualification checklist to see if it really is good. Then you can talk about titles, packaging, all that. This thing turns total chaos into an easy, simple, repeatable process that you can use. So the benefit is you capture idea the moment they happen. You will never lose an idea, and an uncaptured idea is just one with lost potential. Then what you want to do, you want to have a weekly review of your ideas. Review your ideas weekly so you can pick your next best idea instead of blank page panic. Another super hack is schedule your recording slots. Scheduling recording removes friction. Creators stop negotiating with yourselves and you just execute. So stop waiting for a free afternoon to appear. Block dedicated time in your week for recording and protect it like a meeting. This is going to secure that you reduce the friction, because when recording is scheduled, you stop debating whether or not to do it, you just do it. And that is going to build you a habit where consistency comes from repetition and not the inspiration. So that would allow you to publish at a predictable cadence. Publishing cadence builds audience trust and creator discipline. Your audience will know what to expect from you. You just pick a rhythm. For example, weekly is the sweet spot. I'm running my content on a weekly cadence, and that's predictable, easy, and sustainable for me. And to my audience, they know every week there's gonna be a new episode. You're gonna learn something new. And that's what creates trust. Trust is the currency that's most valuable on YouTube. Subscribers return when they know what to expect from you and when. Regularity builds professionalism, and it also builds a creator discipline. A publishing deadline keeps you accountable, even when your motivation is low. Now, all of this is important, but without a feedback loop, it's just a publishing cycle. With a feedback loop, it's a learning cycle. You create, you upload a video, you identify improvements, you review your performance, and then apply to your next video. Every upload is data, so after each video, spend 10 minutes reviewing what worked, what didn't, and what to try next time. This is something that I'm teaching in my YouTube Operator Academy in the multiple courses that are available. And through my courses, I'm going to take you on a journey of learning not only how to post your first video. Well, obviously, that's one of the first modules that I have. I'm gonna help you publish your first if you never tried it. But my second goal is then to make you good. And that's something that I've been building on right now. So the idea is that this feedback loop is gonna transform your channel from a guessing game into a compounding, predictable learning system. Small but consistent improvements add to massive results over time. So what's the benefit of the system? What does the system gives you? It gives you 4 simple steps: capture, record, publish, review. It gives you 0 blank page moments because ideas are always stored when you get them and they're ready for your review. And once you review and then ready for your use, you just pick up a next idea and start recording. So you can execute faster with less friction. And it's 100% repeatable. I've been using YouTube Operator, which is my template, which I've shown you. Link will be provided in the description below. I've been using it for over a year. And I have completely transformed my publishing experience from a total chaos on a single channel to predictable content outcomes where I'm able to post 12 videos per week across 4 different channels with clarity and cadence. And that's the power of the system. It removes the question mark, it makes you more productive. I'm going to be talking about that further in my YouTube Content Operator Academy. The thing is, YouTube Operator Academy gives you the exact framework, the template, and the community to implement the system, starting today. There I'm teaching all of the secrets, everything that I know, how to be more productive. Trust me, if you think that I'm a full-time content creator, guess again. I have a 9 to 5. I have 2 small kids which I'm taking care of, making sure that I'm, doing cooking, cleaning, everything. And on top of that, demanding job, and besides, I'm doing content creation for 4 channels with 12 videos a week. So remember, it's possible. And it's only possible when you take the motivation out of the picture and replace it with a predictable system. So, what can you expect in the Operator Academy? You can expect a guided workflow. The whole idea is I'm trying to help my former self. And my former self had no clarity, had no idea what the next step is. So I was throwing things at the wall, seeing what sticks. The idea is to remove it. We're providing a guided workflow, a step-by-step guide to publishing your first video. And past that, we're going to be providing more content to help you get good. So what's your next 2 weeks going to look like on YouTube? What you should focus on. So rather than you experiment with editing when nobody's still viewing your video because maybe your title and thumbnail sucks. The idea is to take this into a predictable workflow so that you know at every single moment what to work on and what should be your next target. And this is built with others because the power of community is something that drives us forward. You can actually get feedback. You can get some time with me talking about different ideas, talking about it. I'm going to be starting, the weekly calls soon enough so that you guys have a chance to actually progress, ask questions, get feedback. And my last but most important tip is start before you're ready. If you're gonna wait until you're ready, you're never gonna start. So hopefully this guide is insightful to you, and there's gonna be many more in my YouTube Operator Academy. So if you're interested to check it out, click the link in the description. And if you want to get my YouTube Operator template, that's also available in the description. And we're gonna see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.